It is shown in this movie that a car is going on a deserted hill and then the car stops on the side of the road because tire of this car gets punctured. There is a girl in this car who is talking on the phone with her fiancé Kim-soo. Just then a school van comes over there. A man gets down from the van and he asks what happened. Jee-Woon tells that the tire of my car got punctured. But I have called the car repairer, he will come soon. Unknown man says to Jee-Woon, since it is snowing, it will take time for them to come, let me check. On call, Kim-soo says when you have told him that you have called the car for towing. After talking for a while on the call gets disconnected. The unknown man is started checking the tire of her car. He says the tire of your car has passed. From inside the car, Jee-Woon says thank you very much for your help, but soon the towing car will come here. The unknown man is watching her carefully. After this he goes back to his car but he does not start his car for a long time. This makes Jee-Woon suspicious as soon as she turns on headlights of her car. At the same time, the same man breaks the front glass of her car and hit her on head with hammer. Jee-Woon looks at him then she faints. The man drag her out from the car and takes her with him from there. Scene shifts. Jee-Woon opens her eyes, and she sees herself covered in a plastic bag. When the man going to kill Jee-Woon, she begs for mercy and says I am pregnant, don't kill me, but still he kills her. Few days later, Jee-Woon's different parts of the body are found by police in river. Scene shift to Jee-Woon's funeral where his father says to Kim-soo, although I was a detective for 30 years. Despite this, I could not save my daughter, shake in agony and speak front of Kim-soo, he should forgive him because he could not save her. He has tears in his eyes but Kim-soo does not narrate his pain to anyone, he is completely silent. And it seems that there is silence before the big storm. Kim-soo takes a break from his work. From here the scene shifts to a parking area where Kim-soo sat in his car and waiting for someone. That man was a friend of Kim-soo, an agent in the National Security Service. He gave him a capsule transmitter from which anyone's talk can hear and location could be found. Then his friend who is an agent says anyone should not know, otherwise my job will be in jeopardy. Kim-soo says don't worry, nobody will know. Kim-soo gets out of the car, he leaves and meets his father-in-law who's detective. He tells that 4 people have already been arrested in such cases. Kim-soo walks away with the photos and their details of 4 suspects. And from here the hunt begin. Kim-soo search and torched both of suspects one by one, then Kim-soo understand there is no one is killer in these 2 suspect. Then he goes to the 3rd suspect's house. But suspect already abandoned his family long ago and nor the family have any clue about him. Kim-soo, when he leaves the house, he saw the suspect's child playing outside. Kim-soo asks him, do you know where your father lives? In next senses we saw a outskirt house where Kim-soo enter and started searching the whole house and he found lost of girls' stuffs in a drawer. Moving forward while searching, suddenly a door opened behind Kim-soo. He found there a secret chamber where blood stain on the floor. He sees a ring in the groove that belongs to Jee-Woon. Kim-soo becomes emotional and understands everything. And from here the scene shifts towards a school van whose driver, Jang-chul, who is a psycho killer. The one who kills Kim-soo's fiancés, we see Jang-chul, he is taking some girls in the school van. And he has his eyes on a girl. That one girl from the school van was missing and the same girl have been kidnapped by the same psycho killer, Jang-chul. Took that girl to his house for sexually assaulted her. Then the sound of the gate opening comes from behind and Jang goes out to look. And we see that as soon as the light is turned on, Kim-soo is standing there. Jang tells him, are you alone? Kim-soo did not answers. And just looking at Jang and Young speaks, are you police? Whale, I am surprised that the Korean police found me so quickly, and after saying this, Jang runs towards Kim-soo. Jang, although Jang attacks on Kim-soo a lot, but Kim-soo survives because he is very agile, and we saw an intense fight between them. At the end of the fight, Kim-soo ties his head with plastic so that Jang cannot breathe and gets unconscious. Kim-soo saw a big stone. Kim-soo, who is about to kill Jang by the stone. Kim-soo leaves Young, and then Kim-soo has the capsule that was given to him by his agent friend. Kim-soo puts the capsule inside the Jang's mouth. Then Kim-soo breaks Jang's hand and left from there. In this way, Kim-soo saves that girl too. And when Jang comes to his senses, he found himself lying in the pit with the broken hand. There is an envelope lying nearby in which a lot of money is kept. Jang took that envelope. Jang calls Kim-soo a psycho and then leaves from there. On the side of the highway where Jang gets a taxi and Jang asks for a lift from the taxi, there are two men sitting inside the taxi. One driver and one is sitting at the back. And there is a fight between Jang and taxi driver. Jang kills both men and gets out of the taxi and opens the trunk. And Jang finds a dead body in the trunk of the taxi. Jang understands that both of them were also killers who killed someone on the road, and they are going to throw the body. Jang throwed all three dead bodies in the woods and leave with the taxi. Jang is very injured, so he goes to a doctor, and there he comes in the sight of a beautiful nurse. Then the nurse goes to an isolated room. She sees that Jang is already sitting there. Jang locks the door from inside. The nurse gets scared all over. Jang tells the nurse that I want to hang out with a girl at night. But one guy spoiled all the fun, and now I don't want to spoil my fun. Nurse requests him to let her out of here, but Jang starts abusing nurse. Jang is not realized that Kim-soo entered in room, and he hit Jang with a fire extinguishers on his head. Kim-soo hit Jang very badly. Then the nurse tries to run away. Kim-soo stopped the nurse and told her to treat his wounds. Kim-soo says in Jang's ear that it is not going to end so soon. This is just a beginning. After that we can see Kim-soo cuts Jang's feet very badly. Jang screams very badly in pain. Then the scene shifts from here. Then Jang comes out from the taxi, and his feet and hand are covered with the bandages. Jang's one hand is broken. He is not able to walk properly. Jang does not understand anything why that man is doing this with him. At the same time, he gets into thinking that how does that man know about his location, and Jang suspects that the man has a transmitter in somewhere. Jang checks his shoe, checks back seat, but doesn't get anything. Jang takes his taxi and leaves on the highway, and thinks of changing his taxi because Jang suspects that must be a transmitter in the taxi. To be continued, and please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Thank you.